What do you want?
What do I want? Have you got any manners?
I said, whom do you want to see?
Why don't you speak more clearly?
Can I tell you? The owner of the house?
Who's the owner of the house?
The senora, of course.
Is she a widow?
Not yet.
Tell your senora I want to see her.
Wait, senora.
How many senoras do you have?
There's Senora Petra, Senorita Nena.
Gago, call Senora Petra then.
Opo, sit down. Here are cigars.
Yes?
Oh, good morning.
Why won't you sit down?
I saw the sign in the window.
Yes?
It says, wanted a muchacho.
Why? Are you by any chance a detective?
You flatter me, senora. A girl told me once that I'm a good looking.
Really? That's very interesting.
Women sometimes tell me the sweetest lie.
Do you mind if...
Of course, I don't mind. Go ahead. Ask any questions.
Do you mind if I ask you what can I do for you?
I'm applying.
Applying to be what?
I'm applying for a job.
What job?
At the sign outside. That one.
You mean...
Yes, I'm offering my services.
You mean you wish to be a muchacho?
I wish I wouldn't be so insulting. Senora, but I want to be what they call in Europe mayordomo.
How what?
A mayordomo, you know.
Well, for a minute I known or I mistook you to be a haciendero.
I wish you wouldn't be insulted, Senora, but I want to be what they call in Europe mayordomo.
How what?
Mayordomo, you know.
Well, for a minute I mistook you for a haciendero or one of the technical advisors of Malacanang.
That's right, I don't look like a muchacho or mayordomo. My mother always used to say I would amount to something confidentially. My mother wanted me to marry one of the president's daughters.
President's daughters? You mean the president of the Philippines?
Yes, why not? Is there anything wrong with that?
And you wish to work here as a mayordomo?
That's it.
What can you do?
I can watch the house when you're out or accompany the children if you have any to the movies or parties.
What else?
I can do many other things. I can sing.
Never mind your social accomplishments. What's your name?
I was baptized Marcelino, but my mother called me Pablo because I remind her of her brother who spent 2 years in jail. But my friend, that is my inmate friends, call me Paul.
Okay, I'll pay you 20 pesos including your board and lodging.
Oh, I'll take the job!
Oh yes, good. So you can start by washing the dishes.
The dishes?
Yeah.
But it's time for the lunch. Haven't the dishes you had for breakfast been washed yet?
No, because our servant Francisco always breaks the plate. So I told him this morning after breakfast not to wash them yet.
Oh, good morning.
Oh,
Have you been waiting here for so long?
no, I'm just talk to Senora.
Oh, why don't you sit down? Oh, did you come here for some business?
Of means? Well, sort of. I am a wonder what's delaying Francisco.
Francisco? I am Francisco.
You're Francisco?
Yes.
Well, if you're Francisco, the Senora told me that to ask you for the instructions.
Instructions? What kind of instructions?
I suppose she meant the instruction for washing the dishes and all that sort of things.
Dishes. All that sort of thing. What do you mean?
Aren't you the servant here?
Servant? I am the owner of the house.
Oh, the owner of the house. Excuse me, I suppose this way to the kitchen.
Petra! Petra! Petra!
What is it?
Did you hire that new servant?
Yes.
Did you tell him to ask Francisco for instructions?
I did. Didn't Francisco tell him?
He thought I was Francisco.
Oh, how can that be?
I told you to call that servant Francis or Paquito.
Oh, I always forget. Anyhow, I'm putting him out tomorrow. We have a new one.
This one you got, is he a servant?
Well, not exactly.
Not exactly.
Well, you see, he's a mayordomo.
Mayordomo? You mean he came from Estado Mayor?
Yes, a mayordomo. That's what they call the servants in Europe.
If you're not careful, that mayordomo will look like the owner of the house.
Pablo! Pablo! Francis! Paquito! Paco! Francisquito! Where are you?
Yes, Senora.
Where is Francis?
Francis who? The mayordomo?
My husband is called Francisco. The servant is also called Francisco. So we have decided to call him Francis. So don't ever make that mistake again. Okay?
Alright, Senora.
Why don't you start working?
I'm already working, Senora.
Huh? Working with shirts and tie on and with a cigar?
Well, you see, Senora, here in the Philippines, servants wear camiseta only. I think it's ugly to wear shirt and tie. I don't want to known as a servant, but rather as a mayordomo.
But do you have to smoke too?
It's my habit, Senora. My grandfather, who was a mayordomo in Cabeza de Barangay, also used smoke while he was working.
What your grandfather did is none of my business. But I won't allow you to smoke a cigar while you're about the house. Do you understand?
Oh, yes, Senora.
Now, go back to the kitchen and finish the dishes. Where's the Sunday paper? Oh, Nana, so you're awake. How was the party last night? So, Mother. Where's the society page? Probably your buddy Robert King is looking at it.
Oh, so you're awake. Have you had your breakfast?
Breakfast when it's nearly 12?
Aba! Where are my cigars, Petra?
Why? I placed half a dozen there this morning.
Half a dozen? I only smoked once. I'm wondering too.
I'm still sleepy.
Oh, wait, Nena, sit down.
What is butter?
So you went to the party last night on Chaperon?
Miss Francisca naman. I told you she went out with Fred.
Anyhow, I hope that will be the first and the last time we went to the party in Chaperon.
But there's nothing wrong, Father. After all, I'm an educated girl. Yes, Francisco, she can take care of herself. Can't you see she's an educated girl?
Oh, so you're awake. How's the party last night?
So.
Oh, why are you here?
I couldn't hire a taxi. I have no money.
I told you to take the streetcar.
Anyhow, I could see her later. A while ago, I was passing by and I saw Fred's mother.
Fred's mother?
She was near Martinez taxi station.
What were you doing at the taxi station?
Oh, trying to get a taxi on credit, I suppose.
Did you get it?
Get what?
The taxi?
No. Anyhow, Fred's mother.
What about her?
She said she was coming today.
What for?
She didn't tell me.
Fred's mother? You mean that the young fellow Nena went out with last night?
Yes, Father.
Did she see why she is coming?
No, but she seems sore at me. In fact, she seems sore at you, Father.
Oh, at me?
Yeah, she said, tell your father, Kiko, I'm going to see him.
She called me Kiko.
Yeah.
Didn't she say Don Kiko at least?
No, she just said Kiko.
Aba!
Dinner is served!
Hoy! Don't shout that loud!
Who's he, Mother?
The new mayordomo.
Mayor what?
He's the new servant.
Hoy. What do you mean, Hoy? My name is Pablo. You call me Paul.
My name is Francisco. The senor calls me Francis. But I prefer to use Paquito. I once had another amo who called me Frankie.
What do you want, Sinatra?
The senor wants you in the dining room.
What for?
To solve the business.
That's your job. I'm not a muchacho. I'm a mayordomo.
Didn't you answer that sign outside? Over there at the window? Wanted a muchacho?
Yes, why?
Then you're a muchacho, like me.
I want you to understand that I am not a muchacho.
Ha! You look like a common muchacho.
Don't let me catch you saying that word again.
Suplado.
What are you two doing